Yes, I know y'all weren't expecting another stream from me today, but I had to jump on and oh, and give my thanks and to Nick Saban and Bill Belichick. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but let me get right into it. So, Coach Belichick, I know I gave you a lot of slack for what. And also in this video, I will be telling you who I think the next coach at Alabama will be and the next coach for the Patriots will be. But back to my little, it's not a rant, it's more of me describing my opinion. Coach Belichick. Coach Belichick, I know there was times where I would get on you because of how you treated people in the media, but now I understand why. And I'd probably do the same thing if I was an NFL head coach because I don't want the media knowing about certain players. But thank you for all the memories you gave me as an NFL fan from when y'all had when you had Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, and I. It's gonna feel weird seeing you coach a different team next year if you decide to keep coaching. And but I enjoyed you coaching the Patriots all those years as an NFL fan because of all the interesting things you would do as a head coach and all the large amount number of wins that you accumulated as the Patriots head coach. But it's going to feel weird to see you in that cutoff jacket on a different sideline other than New England next year. And some memories I have of you as the Patriots head coach is my mom's ex-boyfriend used to had season tickets for the Buccaneers, and we played y'all in the preseason one year. And Aaron Hernandez was one of your better players, and I remember you walking up to him on the sideline and saying, "Look, kid, you're gonna be really good. You just need to stay out of trouble off the field." I remember you visibly and verbally saying that to Aaron Hernandez. And like I said, I know I gave you a lot of grief, but I, Belichick, you're one of my favorite coaches of all time in the NFL. And I applaud you for everything you did with the Patriots, your genius knowledge of the NFL, and the amount of wins you got with the Patriots, and the fact that you always had to go through something different every year, whether it be Deflategate, the Spygate, um, the whole Aaron Hernandez situation, how you handled that. Just overall, one of my favorite. You're one of my favorite NFL coaches of all time. And hats off to you, whatever you decide to do. If you decide to keep coaching, or if you decide to go up and be an analyst for like ESPN, or if you decide to stay with the Patriots and go into the front office there, you will be sorely missed on the sideline in New England. And whatever team hires you as their next head coach will be the luckiest team because they're getting a really good head coach. Now, here's who I think the Patriots could hire as their next head coach. The most logical option would be Gerard Mayo because he is on staff right now with the Patriots. He is their defensive coordinator, and they've been grooming him to be the head coach. And I think he'd be the perfect hire for the Patriots. If they don't hire him, then it's probably going to be Bill Belichick's son, Steve. And like I said, as an NFL fan, I would not be mad if they hired Steve Belichick or if they hired someone else to be the head coach and it's not Gerard Mayo. No, shifting gears and going over to Nick Saban. Again, same thing I said about Belichick. Saban, I know there was times I would pick on you, and I was wrong to do that. I criticized you for some of the moves you made in the transfer portal, letting the guys stay on the team that committed a crime. But I understand you have a really good reputation, and I don't necessarily, even though I didn't agree with it, it's more of just me being that non-biased. I was out in left field because I'm not an SEC person, even though I do tend to talk about the SEC. But Coach Saban, thank you for everything you did for the college football world. It was a pleasure getting to watch you coach every Saturday. And for Alabama, even though you drove me nuts as an Ohio State fan, even when we played you the one year in the playoff and we beat you for the national title. But you're a gentleman, a scholar, a class act, one of the best head coaches of all time in college football. And I nothing but positive things to say about you as a coach. You will be sorely missed on the sideline now that you're retired. I hope retirement treats you well, Coach Saban. And I will, like I said, I will sorely miss you on the sideline. And it's the end of an era for Alabama coach Nick Saban. And I think Saban still sticks around at Bama and he gets his name put into the College Football Hall of Fame at some point. But here is the 3 candidates I think could become the next head coach at Alabama. Number 1, Tommy Rees. Tommy Rees was the current offensive coordinator at Alabama. And unless he wants to stay and just be the offensive coordinator, I think he would be a good hire as the head coach at Alabama. Number 2, James Franklin. James Franklin used to coach in the SEC. If my memory serves me correct, I am almost 99% sure that James Franklin coached at Vanderbilt for a few years. before becoming the Penn State head coach. And personally, I think that'd be a good hire for Alabama. But the guy I think is going to take the job there at Bama is it's not going to be Steve Sarkisian. Dan Lanning came out today and said that he is not leaving Oregon. And I can tell you somebody else that's not leaving where they are, and that is Kirby Smart. I don't think Kirby Smart leaves Georgia. Even if Alabama pays him all the money in the world that they have from boosters, from the athletic department, I don't think Kirby Smart leaves Georgia. The third and final entrant for the head coaching position and this is a long shot, but it might happen, is Mike. No, it's not a long shot. I've heard rumors on it from credible college football sources. Is Mike Norvell, Florida State. Now, do I think it happens? No. Because I think Norvell wants to stay at Florida State and get redemption for this year and getting stumped and getting left out of the playoff. So my final decision as to the next head coach for Alabama, it will be the one, the only, Tommy Rees. I think Tommy Rees will be the next head coach at Alabama. And again, thank you to both Coach Nick Saban and Coach Bill Belichick on great coaching careers. And y'all will both be missed in the world of football, whether it be Belichick in the NFL or Saban in college football. But all my love and support goes out to both those schools. As if you don't know, this year I will be taking my YouTube show, the Talk Sports Show, on the road to Tuscaloosa. And you did see me do USF today. And USF's record projection today, win and loss total. So you may see me, you're going to see me do all of them again in August. And I may be changing USF's, the Alabama game. That may become a win now that Saban is not the coach. And we don't know who the new coach is for Alabama yet. But, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for me. I will see you this time for good. I will see you on Friday. That does it for this impromptu video of the Talk Sports Show. Thank you. Have a lovely rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock.